Having solved the first part of the question, they were asked to find the equation of a tangent. So they call for y equal to function of x at the point where x equal to 0. Give your answer in form of these expressions such that a, b, c is an element of an integer number. So what do you do here is that you are going to go for the function itself, which is y. Don't forget y function of x is equal to 6 plus sine square. Sine square. So it's equal to 6 plus x squared plus sine 4x. That was the original equation. Then we will find the differential, which is the same thing as the slope. The differential, I want you to know that the differential, which is dy dx, it's also known as the slope. It's also known as the slope. Let me write n is equal to dy dx. It's same thing as what we get as 2x plus 4 cos 4x. And don't forget that slope itself is m equal to dy over dx, right? Equal to y minus, we can call it y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So that's just the formula method. Y2 minus y1, that is changes in y with changes in x. That's what it just means. So now, what we're going to do is that at this point in time, I want to put x to be 0 and then solve this mathematically. Then we have to derive this equation. So what I'm going to do is that when x is 0, what do we have for the original equation? Because this is the original equation, this is the derived equation. So y into bracket 0, what are we going to get for this expression? 6 plus 0 squared plus sine 4 into bracket 0. Right? So we're going to have y is equal to 6 plus 0 plus sine. Now 4 times 0 is 0, right? We're going to have 6 plus 0 plus 0. Don't forget this. We're looking for y in bracket 0. So y here is equal to 6, which I categorize as y1 because that's the original. So y1 is the original. Y2 is the one that we get there, which is the differential. Sorry, the slope. Sorry, this is the slope. This is the slope. So the differential, which is the differential, the differential dy dx can be represented by a lot of terms. M is, you can use ym for slope. Some might use y prime. Some might use f prime with function of x. Don't forget, both of them are function with function of x. You can put x in the front. What I mean by is that you can put x in front of this. So they can represent it anyhow. Y prime function of x or f prime function of x. Still the same thing. So don't forget they are all the same thing as slope. So what's your slope, which is n, is going to be 2 into bracket 0 plus 4 cos 4 into bracket 0. So your slope, which is the same thing as dy over dx, I'm just trying to carry all this y prime into bracket x, just like I said the other time, s prime bracket x, the same time as 2. No, 2 times 0 is going to give you 0, right? 0 plus 4. 4 times 0 is going to be what? 0, so it's going to be 4 cos 0. But cos 0 is 1, so you're going to have 0 plus 4 into bracket 1. So answer here is going to be 1. So meaning that your m here dy dx is equal to 1. So what does that mean? The original y is what? The original, which is, you can call it y1, you can call it whatever you want to call it. You can call it y, which you want to call it. So let me just leave it as y. So it depends on what you want to determine. Just make sure you are terming it to what you understand. So I'm calling this one y equal to what? 6, right? Y equal to 6. So a slope equation is going to look like this if you cross multiply. Now, if I said, now I don't want to use y1, y2, I can just say, okay, let me just use y. I studied the one that may favor you, but because they use y and x here, so I will just say, okay, let me maintain this one to the y1. So I will just use y minus y1 and then x minus what? x1. Why do I mean by that? This y I get here I'll call it y1, and this one I will call it what? X1. Y1, x1. So I think there's no confusion. So y1 is 6, x1 is 0. When I put as 0, so x1 is 0. So y1 is equal to 6 when x1 is equal to 0. So my slope is 10. What's my slope? My slope is 0 plus 4 times 1. Sorry, 0 plus 4 times 1 is going to give you 4, not 1 piece. So take note of that. So this one is going to be what now? 4 equal to, now, what's my y? I don't know, because I'm writing down question. I'm trying to derive the question. Another way you can do it anyway to write this kind of questions is, okay, is let's continue. 4 is equal to y minus, what's the y1 is 6 over also x, new x minus 0. I cross multiply what they are. I have 4 equal to y minus 6 over x. So by cross multiplication, I don't have, by cross multiplication, I think I have no space in. By cross multiplication, that tangents towards this end here. So by cross multiplication, I have 4x equal to y minus what? 6. Cross multiplication 4 times 4x. So if I write it in this expression, I'm going to have this to be 4x. You carry this one thing and also carry this one thing. So it would be 4x minus y. Y is minus y plus 6 equal to 0. So you can see that my a here is going to be, this one is going to be my a. Is going to be, the quotient of this is going to be my b. And it is going to be my c. So a is such that a is 4. B is minus 1. And the c is 6. So this is a minus 1 and what's 6. You can see they are integers, they are whole number. So that's why I said a, b, c must be an integer. So that's that about that. So that's how about this question. So just follow it, make sure you understand it.